All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the drive-through. I hope you're finding these problems to be relatively enjoyable, or even though they're very challenging. I'm really starting to come around on them. Okay, this is a great problem. It's actually significantly more difficult than I thought. Luckily, I had some help from one of my awesome pre-calc students, and I think we're ready to make a video for you. There's some inherent bias that goes along with this problem because you need to know a little bit about the local landscape. So, here is Cincinnati. I was going to call it Cincy, but I'll... And that's in Ohio. And here's Covington. And that's in Kentucky. Okay. The Ohio River is flowing towards the Mississippi in that direction. And now we can get into the problem. Essentially, this is what we want. Okay? We want to swim directly across the river. If you haven't read the problem carefully, you should pause the video and reread it, because that was really key for me. Well, this is 2 miles per hour. Okay? So, what we're going to have to do is swim at some angle up the stream. Our task is to find what that angle is. The only thing we know is that, let's see, we'll call this D, we'll call this C, and we'll just call this M for Madison's. We know that C is 2, 0, right 2, up 0. Okay? We know that D is 0, something. We don't know how far the river is. We don't even need to know. And we're going to get to that. Okay? And we know that the magnitude of M, the speed that Madison is able to swim, is 3. Okay? So let's figure out what M is. Well, M is, let's see, -2. So what we do to get M is we're going to go that vector first. So that's -2, 0. And then N. Oh, this is going to be a completely different way to do it, but I think it's still going to work. So, we know that the magnitude of N is 3. So 3 equals -2 squared plus N squared. So 3 equals the square root of 4 plus N squared. Okay? We're solving this for N, so square both sides. 9 is 4 plus N squared. N squared equals 5. So N is radical 5. So now we know that M is -2, radical 5, and we know that D, for that matter, is 0, radical 5. So in order to swim, vector M needs to be -2, radical 5. Now, what were they looking for? They are looking for this angle. So, now that we know D is radical 5, and C is negative 2. Let's just call it 2, because we're just going to find this angle. Then I can say that the tangent of theta is opposite over adjacent, 2 over radical 5. So theta is the tangent inverse of 2 over radical 5. Oh, here we go again, Tara. All right, there you go. The tangent inverse of 2 over radical 5. Theta is 41.8 degrees. So he's going to have to swim, or she's going to have to swim, 41.8 degrees upstream, or you could maybe call it 90 plus 131.8 degrees away from the positive x-axis. You just have to describe what this angle is. And I hope that helps.